computer. We are live. Thank you so much. Today we have the interview time. Go live with Donna Phillips. And I'm really grateful because it takes a while to get you back to me. You accepted my invitation for this interview. Thank you so much. And that is your floor now. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Donna Phillips, and I live in rural New Brunswick, Canada. So really happy that Sasha asked me. I've been interviewed a couple times, but it's always good when you can have some new content to go out on your page. So I'm always happy to oblige when somebody asks.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm from Canada too. I'm in Alberta.
Okay. Well, see, I was born in Saskatchewan, so I'm a prairie girl.
Pretty close. Yeah. Wonderful. When did you move to New Brunswick?
We moved in 1998. We moved to New Brunswick because we were living up in northern Saskatchewan. Yeah. Well, actually, I met my husband out in Saskatchewan. He came out from the Maritimes to work, and he was working in a logging camp up in, well, it was called Narrow Hills Provincial Park is where it was. And I moved up there in February of 1989. And when the guy that he was working for decided that he was going to retire, that was in 1998, then we made the decision that we would return here to New Brunswick because that's where his family was. And he knew, being a truck driver, he knew that he could get a job here in New Brunswick. So for me, it was good. I didn't have no family ties in Saskatchewan because at the time my mom was living up in Eagle Plains on the Dempster Highway in Yukon. That's where she worked. She was in a hotel there that and both my brothers are down in Saskatchewan. One's in Alberta, one's in Saskatchewan. So we've been a really mobile family. We never.
That's good. That's good. So there's no worry, and you just can move, right? Away.
Yeah. So now we've been in the same house here since 1989 or 99, I guess.
Wow. Yeah. Wonderful.
So most of the pictures, when they see the pictures of the river on my page, it's me sitting on the deck, and that's when I sit on the deck. That's the pictures I see is the river.
But maybe I should go back here. So you moved from the Saskatchewan to the New Brunswick. This has been how long now?
We moved here in 24 years, I guess.
24 years, and then you're working there too. Started working there.
Yeah, I worked here for about a year after we moved. I got a job working in a restaurant, and I worked my way up from a dough maker to a restaurant manager.
Wonderful. I have a question. According to because it's most of the East Coast of people, they come to the more like west side to work. Seems not easy to find a job there. And in that time, 24 years ago, when you move there, are you not worried about you cannot find a job? Your husband's no problem, right? Like
he had no problem getting a job.
You has a problem, Are you not afraid you cannot find a job?
No, I wasn't really afraid. I guess it was more like he was working and I was sitting at home. We don't have kids are all grown, grandkids are gone, so I really didn't have anything to do, and I wasn't one that was normally just to sit at home and do nothing. So that was why I went to work. So.
Okay, you could sit at home do nothing, just a housewife, but you prefer to work. But very lucky, you find a job.
Yeah. I did. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So what is the situation in that time? Why you choosing this online business?
Well, actually, in my restaurant, I've become manager of the restaurant, and after 12 years, they one day came up to me and said that my services were no longer required, and after that, I was unemployed. So then I started thinking, well, okay, I can work for somebody that long, and then all of a sudden That way I could still be home,
Mhm.
still, and especially like working in the restaurant here in New Brunswick in the wintertime, as manager, if there was something went wrong with the restaurant, I'd have to go in and I could be coming home at night. I could be the only track and there's no vehicle track in front of me. I'm just coming home and there's like white snow. And you just say, okay, I think I'm in the road. We'll stay on the road. We're just going to stay in the middle because there's nobody else coming. So,
Oh my goodness, so dangerous.
yeah. So Gary was always worried about me until I got home. Then he'd be all right. But so once that was one of the good things about losing my job, I guess, because he no longer had to worry about me being home. So
Yeah.
and after a while, it's kind of all mindset too. Once you get to the thing where, okay, there is life after the corporate job. I will survive. There's things I can do, and that's now we're doing it.
Yes, for sure. So it's kind of like if you change your mindset, actually this get let go. Actually, it's good, not the best.
Even after, probably about a year after I left, one of the other girls, they let her go too. She's been there pretty much the same time as I've been. And I called her up and I said, okay, don't worry about it. There's life after that job. And it's like, that's all she needed to hear because she never had there was no depression or anything like that after losing the job, because a lot of times people will have a problem like that where they get in.
For sure. That's true, because especially you work so long, no warning, no compensation, no nothing, just let you go. How are you going to survive after that, right? Suddenly, right? It's really hard.
And being, when you're a restaurant manager like that, most of my life was spent in that restaurant. That's I get up, go to work, come home, get up, go to work, come home, sort of thing. So it takes a while to get your mind changed around to, okay, well, but now with the online business, I can sit down on my computer and do some stuff. And if I want, I can get up and I can go put a load of clothes in the laundry, or I can go turn the dishwasher on. And if Gary comes along and says, well, let's go for a drive, away we go. Like it's you're controlling your time. So it's a much better mindset for people.
But thank goodness that time is not like you have a burden on money. Because you are still working, or you would be, I don't know what you're going to do. Like freak out. I had to pay for these, I had to pay for that. I have a pass. Right? So it's still okay. I don't know if you are enough worker.
He's now retired too, so we're both retired.
Wonderful. How many years you been retired now?
He's been retired. I think it was 2010. I think when he retired. He's 17 years older than me, so he retired before I did. So.
Oh, so that time you don't have the support when you out of the, so it's different than what I think. I thought he's still working and you get let go. That is okay, but it's not. Oh, is that time it will have like a burden, like an income?
Oh yeah, it will. It's quite a change when you go from having two full incomes. Like he had his pension and I had my income coming from the job. So, but you just kind of learn to live with what you have. So, and then you always got that dream in your head. Okay, well, if I do this and this and this, things will get better. And slowly it's been doing that. We start thinking when you go to buy something, well, do I really need that? And you wait a week before you buy something. Oh, well, I guess I really didn't need that. Like, how much stuff do we have in our houses that we bought and then never used? So
it sounds like your husband is 2 years earlier than you to get to retire. So you have 2 years. You never think about, or your husband never think about you will get that goal after 2 years. After he retired 2 years, he lost a job too. Yeah, and is he worried though about the income?
No, no.
Right? No? Okay. But you do look into something, right? But
Oh yeah,
before you
yeah.
into
I
this,
got into trying to be an Amazon affiliate online. That's where I started out, and it was. I suppose it's all right if you were techie and knew what you were doing, but I had some act like I'm not a nobody on the computer. I can do stuff like that, but when I first started out with the Amazon idea of selling online, I had to do the course and it cost me $1,500, which is a lot of money. But so I'm thinking, okay, I'll invest that $1,500 and then I can build everything that I need. So with the Amazon, I had to be my own tech person. I had to build my own funnel. I had to build my own website. I had to find the products that I wanted to put on that website so that if somebody wanted to buy it, they click on it, goes to Amazon, Amazon sells it to them. I get money from Amazon and then Amazon gets the rest. So it was basically everything. Amazon was looking after all the shipping and everything. So I didn't have to do that. All I had to do was just get people to look at it, which is basically about what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm. But
yeah,
why you didn't choose that one before you?
Why did I choose Amazon? Because it seemed to be the easiest one. Like there was some.
No. Why you choosing that one, but eventually you choosing this one? Why you?
Because actually, when I seen this one, it was a girl that was just like me. She worked in the restaurants, and I seen an ad of hers, and it just resonated. Like she was like me, and they had their own restaurant and it was struggling, and she'd gone online, and I said to myself, well, she can do it, so can I. So, and then it's been ever since. It's been up since then. So
wonderful.
Yeah.
So good. If people asking about, people usually is not quite sure what is this about. What are you going to exactly to tell them? What is this business?
Well, the first thing, it's not a job. And it's a marketing, affiliate marketing, I guess you would call it, where we provide ideas and support to attract people who are looking for something new. Like we create posts on our pages, we create ads telling people that, okay, if you're looking for something, another way to make income or another way that you can work another job, just have a plan B, be home with your family all the time. That's the kind of opportunity this is. It's not, you can be productive and helpful, or you can be financially improve your system, or your monthly systems, and if you want to be not be a check payday worker and want something more, then it's one thing to do that. But and big thing too is that you have to be online, like you be out there. It all depends on your situation. One thing about this business is it's your business, so you run it how you want it to do. You set your schedule, you set when you're going to work, you set how much you're going to work, and you're going to set what your results are going to be, because the more you work at it, the better your results are going to be.
Good to know. Next one, after these business, after you're doing, what did that bring to you?
What did it bring to me? It brought me a whole.
You can bring it to them. It can be a different question. Yeah.
Well, this business, I found a family. It was like the restaurant. When you're in a restaurant, you're always with people and you're always talking. There's always something to do. So with this community, that's what I found is there's a community here where it is your business, but you're not alone. If you have a question, and it's a global community. So if you ask a question at 4 o'clock in the morning, somebody's going to in Australia sort of thing. Eh? But yeah, and you learn skills like you learn how to Zoom, you learn how to use StreamYard, things that you would normally, and you don't have to be tech savvy to do this job. So that's one thing. You can learn the skill. We have people that are 80 years old in this business, and we have people that are 20 years old. So it's and all over the world. It's a global business with global reach, and it's never ever going to be where there's no market for it because there's just the world is such a big place.
Okay. You mentioned about that a little bit. So what kind of people, what type of people will be suitable for this kind of business?
For this kind of business, you want to be coachable because when you're first getting started, and especially if you don't know anything, if you're not techy, if you've never run a business before, you're going to want a little bit. You have a mentor or a coach, and they're there to advise you, to help you. So if you're not coachable, or you're not going to listen to them, and you're not going to follow the steps properly as they're laid out in the training, then you're not going to be suitable for this career. You want to be, and you have to be business minded because with this is a business. So as a business, there's always business expenses. So like you can't have a business and not expect to have to pay something for it. So you have to do that. And one thing about tech can be learned. If you don't know how to put a picture on Facebook, that's something you can teach. Or if you don't know how to put a post on Facebook. So that's one nice thing about this.
Mm-hmm. If people they still sit on the fence, hesitate to go into join this business, what do you want to give to them the advice?
Faith, not fear. You need to believe that you can do it and not fear that you can't, because you never go through life thinking that you can't. It's all in mindset. Mindset is a big thing nowadays, and if you don't have the proper mindset, it doesn't matter what you're doing, you're not gonna succeed in it. So, but yeah, when you're hesitant, ask questions. That's the biggest thing. If you have a question and you don't ask the question, how are you gonna learn anything? And in the one group that I'm in, that's what we say. I said there's no such thing as a stupid question if you learn something from the answer. But if you don't ask the question, you're not gonna learn the answer.
Do you think they should join these the earlier is better?
I do, yeah.
You think so?
Well, yeah, because actually when you're still working is actually a good time to start, because it kind of becomes like your plan B. You can work and you still have money for your ad budget, and when you're struggling and having just like working from paycheck to paycheck, it's kind of hard to have that, to figure out where that extra money is going to come from. But yeah, and you can join, and you don't have to do things right away. We have groups where you can go into the groups, and you can, if you're like skeptical or hesitant, you can go into these groups and sit there and just watch and look and see what everybody else is doing, and you get ideas from it, and it makes it so that it's not a scary place. Most times the hesitant is all in our brain. We just get that switch shut off and get into the faith that we know we can do that.
Do you have before and after you have this problem? Do you have encountered this problem? Or you mentioned about the mindset.
Oh yeah. Between losing my job and getting back into the computers and stuff like that, it was hard. There'd be days where you think, oh, I'm just sitting here at 2 o'clock in the morning, playing on my computer, playing games or something like that. And, like, there's got to be something better. Like, I'm feeling useless. This is not what I'm meant to be for the rest of my life. So the mindset is a big problem, and that's one of the first things they teach you about mindset, which is good thing.
Mm-hmm. So, do you have these like a mindset get changed? What kind of mindset before you have it, and how? What do you tend to be? Yeah.
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
my mindset. I'm always busy. I'm always on the computer, so that's my mindset is help others until it's my time to fly.
It's not. It's very different, huh? So this training is including mindset.
Oh yes, so mindset training. How to brand yourself. Like that's the other thing. Like most people, when you're a business, you need to have a brand. Like McDonald's has a brand, Starbucks has a brand, Tim Hortons have a brand. When you look at that brand, you know who that is. So it's the same thing. You look at when you're a business, even an online business, there is like mine. I'm surprised. Usually I don't do Zoom call without having a cattail go across in front of me here.
So they don't have.
Yeah, today they're behaving themselves for some reason, but yeah, like cats are part of my brand because it's expected that. So yeah, you have to know what you're doing and know who you are, and that's all part of mindset. We have courses that we can take, and every once in a while they'll do one like law of attraction. One of the guys, he did one the other couple weeks ago that was really good, and I went through it, and it was you go in and it does a negative and positive, and you're like, and that's the thing. You got to sit down and you have to think about what you are and who you are, and it makes a difference. Like you have to positive or negative, and you just have to have that positive. If the negative, you just got to get rid of it. It's just there's people with skeptical husbands that are having problems, and they can't just get rid of the skeptical husband, but sometimes that's not easy to do.
For sure. But most of the joining our business owner I know is they are partners usually is skeptical, but after they succeed, then
the whole thing. Susan checks start coming in. That's usually where the skeptical husband part disappears.
Yeah,
I guess we can't say just skeptical husband. There is men in this who have skeptical wives too.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's not just a business for women. It's a global business that anybody can join.
Yes. Do you think if the people they're asking about like after pandemic, I know online business kind of full, right? It's like saturated. Do you think these have this problem in this business?
No.
There might be saturation.
No. There's places in this. Well, you can tell like this global community. There's people joining every day. It's and if there was that market saturation, you wouldn't have the people coming and looking and wanting to join. And market saturation is how would I put it? There's always going to be areas that are open to it. You just got to find them. And now with being online and stuff like that, you're finding a lot more where it's easier to find the information that you need to start things. Before, well, even 10 years ago, that information wasn't there. Everybody now has a cell phone and you're taking pictures and things are a lot more, you're seeing a lot more things than what you would normally see. So, but yeah, no, there's a group out there. There's always somebody for something.
After the people they join, they tend to be like us, the business owner now. Do you think what kind of condition are needed to be successful in this business?
Well, they have to, for one, they have to be business oriented, business minded. They need to follow instructions, and they need to have the right mindset so that they are. You got to think. You have to think big, so that you can become successful. You can't go into thinking, oh well, you got to do the business like a business. You can't do it like a hobby. So that's one of the biggest things. Like, if you put your time into it, you'll get your time out of it. But if you're just gonna do it now and then, it's not gonna be very successful for you. But yeah, you need to have an ad budget. You need to have the time, and you have to have the willingness. You have to want to do it. So that's the biggest thing. You have to want to do it.
This is my last question. Do you have a more stuff you want to tell the audience?
What do I want to tell? I guess the biggest thing is you'll never know if this business is for you unless you watch the webinar. And that happens every Tuesday and Thursday. And you just sign up for it and you get free links. And that's all we can tell you. The rest is up to you. We provide the information for you, but it's up to you to look at the information and to take action.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, accept my interview and hopefully answer some of the people we are looking into, and I already have providing lots of interview for different type of business owner. They have from lots of different backgrounds. They can solving all the audience if they have a chance to be watching the replay part, can answer their question, and hopefully they can join into by themselves, and then they can see themselves to see if this is suitable for them. Especially this pandemic factor, we really need a plan B or plan C. You never know for how long it let go, right? You never know.
Retirement income that you think you're going to get may not ever come. So you got to think about it now. And if anybody wants more information, all they got to do is this is on both our pages. So just send us each a message and we'll get back to you.
Yes. Thank you so much. I will see you. Right? If I have a chance to make some others question, I will definitely invite you. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Yeah.